Good evening. I'm Eden Shekel.
And I'm Calvin Hughes, and here's a look at the stories making news on this Monday night.
Flights to and from Florida airports are experiencing significant delays today because of what the Federal Aviation Administration is calling a computer issue. The FAA says the volume of traffic into Florida airspace was being slowed down due to an air traffic control system problem that has now been resolved. But the issue forced a ground stop, delaying flights an average of an hour and a half in Miami, 75 minutes or more in Fort Lauderdale, and more than an hour in West Palm Beach, while canceling hundreds of others.
Well, hundreds of migrants landing on the Florida Keys in just a matter of hours, forcing authorities to shut down Dry Tortuga National Park for the very first time. 300 migrants in at least 10 different landings were reported this past weekend. Monroe County Sheriff Rick Ramsey says local, state, and federal resources are overwhelmed. Some of those migrants are now being dispatched for processing at various Border Patrol stations, including in Dania Beach.
3 people were killed in a New Year's Day crash. 2 others survived but are now in critical condition at the hospital. The crash happened in the northbound lanes of I-95 near Northwest 95th Street in Miami-Dade. Troopers say the driver of a white Nissan Altima lost control and struck a Dodge Challenger before slamming into a tree. Good Samaritans tell Local 10 they rushed in to help as the Nissan went up in flames, but only 2 women were able to make it out of the car alive. The victims have not yet been identified. The crash remains under investigation.
Cigarette smoking is now banned in Miami Beach, city parks, and beaches thanks to a vote by the City Commission back in September. Environmental advocates helped push for the law. The lone no vote came from Commissioner Ricky Arriola, who said police should be more focused on public safety. Police will be in charge of enforcing the ban at their discretion. Violators could get a $100 fine for the first offense, $200 for the second offense, and $300 or even arrest for the third offense.
And remember, as breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
You can always go to our website for more information, local10.com. Be safe out there. See you back on Tuesday.